the thing about like, what do other people actually want, right? So I think that was a message in itself. Like you're just dropping gems here, from beginning to end. And again, I just pray that again, as an inspiration, those who are listening, that they're really just taking away all these points, because again, there'll come a time in your business where there may be challenges, and it's, well, what do I got to do now to pivot to thrive? Not give up. Remain optimistic. Really look for the opportunities, and you want to create that powerful schedule. Everything you've touched on, Jerome, I think is really just like gold to what success looks like.
Thanks, man. It means a lot. You're a really good anchor, I should say. I feel like I'm on a news channel right now, the way that you're just throwing these at me.
Like I got that acknowledgement too, man. I got that one too. I don't know. That kind of sums up, I guess, the bulk of the questions and that I kind of wanted to ask you. And I feel like, again, we've touched on so much with respect to, like how to thrive in business, in the world of business and entrepreneurship. And I guess I'll just ask, like, is there anything there, like at the tip of your tongue? It's like, you know what? I feel like people need to hear this. So, or, I always hear this question too sometimes, like if someone were to, meet you in an elevator, it's like, yo, Jerome, man, this is my business. I just need some support. I don't know. What advice would you give them?
So the advice I would give is really that regardless of what the business is, regardless of what the plan is, if it's real estate, you don't know what you don't know. So getting started is really just tuning into something like this, asking questions, meeting with professionals like yourself or myself. And like, we're not like, it may seem intimidating to reach out to a stranger, but we were strangers before we were friends, right? All it took was one message. Hey, let's talk. And here we are doing this, right? It really is about a community and helping each other. So don't be afraid to ask questions. If it is real estate related and you're trying to get your foot in the door, a lot of people think, well, I don't have a down payment saved. Why should I have this conversation? But I think the exact opposite. You should always have a plan to get where you're going. Start talking to people. I have no problem talking to people all day in my DMs or emails and kind of giving advice, because that's what I do, right? And I enjoy seeing people kind of get to their goals and holding people accountable. So I do feel some people really just want someone to hold them accountable. I did a live last week and I got some messages. Hey, I really like the content. I just want to tell you a little bit about what I've been doing. I don't think I'm going to be purchasing for another 3 to 5 years because this, and that. And we kind of talked about what they came from and where they're headed. And I really feel at the end of the conversation, they just wanted me to kind of hold them accountable. I try to give them some gems, some advice, but I said, you know what, this is an awesome plan. I'm going to check back in with you in 6 months to a year. And I want to see that you've made the progress that you've kind of put forward, right? So a lot of people just want someone there in their corner, and professionals like me, myself, and you are available for that. So that's the advice I would give to anyone kind of thinking about doing whatever it is that you want to do.
Well, man, again, just even in that, there's like 10 nuggets that I kind of like pulled away from it. You're just like a walking inspiration. And